the best part of this entire renewable energy community center, this new, portable, innovative, sustainable city supported by a new global facilities industry, is to have the students build and design them worldwide. Because the centers operate on renewable energy, the communities themselves will eventually become ground zero for building this new renewable facilities industry. All eligible residents living in the community will have opportunity, employment, learning opportunities, being educated, learning to design and build new renewable energy facilities throughout the country and internationally as well, becoming again ground zero for the USC, University Saves Country. Renewable energy facility construction development courses will be conducted on the very grounds of the Sarap community centers. Moreover, utilizing the USC, University Saves Country program, all construction and development companies will be demanded to utilize the students within universities, the high learning centers, to build these facilities, these portable renewable energy facilities on the college campuses themselves. USC, University Saves Country, building renewable energy facilities for the global community. The future is now. And as a nation, we must jump in now before it's too late. Allowing our future to pass us by will prove catastrophic. What is needed is a massive manufacturing building boom starting on the campuses of USC. Students will train globally, working with joint venture construction companies, along with conducting USC energy development classes across the country, providing jobs and new revenue unprecedented in our time. Here's the breakdown structure of sponsors. The department store corporations, which sponsor these facilities, will pay the construction companies to build them. The construction companies will be mandated to work with the local colleges, universities, higher learning institutions. The students attending these facilities will help build all community centers on the very grounds where they learn. Schools will, in turn, conduct on-site and online training classes internationally. 7 new structures will be created within this new facilities industry. All units will be solid steel containerized structures erected from flat back design systems. Basic facilities can be set up in a matter of hours, yet most units will be capable to withstand an approximate 9.0 earthquake or about 1 million pounds of pressure with minimal structural damage. USC Institute for Creative Technologies. Top-of-the-line technology will be integrated throughout the designs, including multiple renewable energy systems, new homes, schools, offices, emergency medical units, portable farms, portable water desalination units, and renewable energy fuel stations will be zero-grid green facilities without any need to be hooked up to any outside local power source. Now, you have a plethora of books written in regards to electric magnetic pulse. Our grids are very vulnerable to these attacks, and new designs need to be integrated within the aging grid, not just in America, but throughout the global community. A new portable facilities industry will be born. Understand, all these renewable energy units are designed as individual container steel structures. Also, the entire facility will be a ferret box design, integrated into every unit for extra protection against EMP attacks. All units are connected together and placed side by side to form one complete center. Now, this is the Watchman program. These facilities will be set up to provide for the local authorities to teach the communities what to do and how to do in the terrorist attack or threat. But the Sarap Center community, those residents that live within, will help build these facilities for the Watchman program. Building begins with projects for the 22 agencies of Homeland Security. The new facilities industry will rapidly expand across the country, enlisting other universities nationwide, construction and school joint ventures. Developing emergency portable operation units will provide multifunctional mobile command centers when basic offices come under threat or inoperable due to unnatural disasters. Microsoft, renewable energy-owned job training, Tesla, emergency communications centers. Moreover, many high-tech corporations such as Microsoft, Google, and Yahoo will seek a sponsorship partnership due to high public visibility being too great to ignore. Even Tesla will achieve a piece of the pie, delivering to the centers desalinized water, purified freshly from the sea. With their new renewable water truck vehicles will be a new, rich, enterprising industry. Now, global needs are endless. The refugee crisis, those displaced from their homes by civil unrest or raging wars, which deceptively stop for a time out. But the poverty levels around the globe tragically increase on a daily basis. The GEP, Global Emergency Provisions Watchman Program, World Emergency Homes, Jobs, and Revenue Proposal. These systems will be built by the GEP communities. Worldwide, the desperate need after an unnatural disaster for portable facilities operating on its own renewable energy source is critical. In critical cases could be the difference between life and death, such as the unthinkable tragedy which did take place within the Philippines. The need for emergency medical units and a whole host of multiple-use shelters was sadly lacking. At this moment, a plethora of global disasters are taking place within us, the United States. We must prepare for the calamities to come. Now, without homes, those who lack shelter, to those without the opportunity to learn or grow or cultivate their God-given talents, will come to an end and begin a new start with these renewable energy facilities. Now, I'm looking forward to working with the global community and taking the UN, the United Nations, to another level, ending these poor, inadequate UN tents, providing the homeless refugees needing a home, needing to be educated, and desperately needing a job will be provided within the Sarap Renewable Energy Facility communities. GEP, Renewable Energy Facilities, will help build the Watchman Program centers for the Department of Justice 12-city crime prevention plan. The Emergency Information Communication Job Training Renewable Economic Centers, written within Reconciling Us Revolution. The Watchman Program is essential for all people who are displaced from their homes in crime-ridden areas, not just within America, but the global community. It's a proposal which will be funded and built by GEP, Global Emergency Provisions. The information centers will include departmental offices for the local and federal agencies working side by side. This Emergency team will give a helping hand, providing vital information on what to do and how to do within a disaster or terrorist attack threat. Locally, the police, fire department, search and rescue teams, and federally, Homeland Security, FEMA, the CDC, Centers of Disease Control, and other vital agencies will provide the crucial help needed. The Global Emergency Renewable Energy Health Exchange Information Job Training Centers. The goal is to establish 10,000 emergency economic job training renewable energy centers, which will provide nationwide 10 million new jobs and generate $1 trillion in new revenue. And yes, this is a conservative estimate. The GEP program, Global Emergency Provisions. Because all nations need the basic necessities of life, food, clothes, and shelter, and medical aid. Mexico, too, and other Latin areas will aid us, the United States, along with the Sarap centers, building shelters and become a major partner, providing living wage jobs for citizens where they live. There they will stay, and those who fled will return. Again, USC will lead the developing way, teaching students domestically and internationally how to fish economically, learning the ABCs of business, advancing, building, and creating. Built within, the Global Emergency Provision Organization is logistical expertise to provide the necessities of life, food, clothes, shelter, and emergency first aid to nations that need it now. We can provide all emergency provisions to the homeless and refugees worldwide, throughout Africa, Asia, and the turbulent Middle East. But not forgetting America, states like Hawaii having the highest homeless rate per capita in the nation. The millions of families displaced from their homes, which need food, clothes, and shelter right now, immediately now, can be provided for. Listen, critically, 20 million people across 4 countries face starvation. The Sarap centers themselves will be renewable energy, educational, job providing breeding grounds. Learning this new technology, the community residents will become renewable energy experts, as well as first, second, and third responders, providing emergency and disaster provisions for those within their own community, their own country, and the international community. Now, my name is Chuck Thompson, Director of Global Emergency Provisions. I'm looking very much forward to working with all of you to provide what is needed now. A place to live, learn, work,